Hey, hi y'all. Alan here. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Portland, Oregon. That's Big Pink, big skyscraper. I'm in Chinatown right now. And I'm gonna start my my video response to Brian at Bookish's 10-11 most read authors. For a number of reasons. I really enjoyed watching his video, link below to that. And I might even tag some people and turn this into a tag, but right now it's just a video response. It really made me think. And this video of mine isn't going to be as well organized as Brian's was, is surprised with that. But because I've read a lot, and if you look into my my channel, the About thing, by the playlists and that, you'll see I say I'm book smart and street smart, meaning in my education I put in there, might as well in a curriculum vitae, but I've also, when I say street smart, I've been in jail and prison a lot, and people who've been in jail and prison a lot know, not recently, not since 2011, so but I have, it's a fact. And so I've read a lot. Like, you want to say crime fiction, I've read almost, name an author, I've read all of it. Stephen King would be up there, Anne Rice would be up there, like horror. There's things in my channel I don't talk about as far as like plays. I was a theater major at Kent State University. I have a bachelor in theater and philosophy. I don't talk about plays at all on my channel. I can talk about, you know, Tennessee Williams, but okay, so we're saying books. So then I'm a big rereader. You know, writers like Joyce, I've read all his stuff. Well, have not read all Pynchon, so Pynchon would be up there. Faulkner, have not read all Faulkner, but Faulkner would be up there. And I think I own almost all Faulkner. You know, I haven't read Soldier's Pay or I always confuse Intruders with the Dust with another book I might, but I haven't read that. But you know, like crime fiction. And I have, if anybody's interested in crime fiction, I have a playlist on it. I was doing starting to kind of talk about that. But let me think about this more and I'll get back to it. Okay, hello, welcome back. It's a Sunday morning. A little bit chilly, but not bad. I've been thinking about this, and it's really interesting because, you know, I left off with the playwrights and that, and I'm not so sure Brian meant like this category, most read writers, to be like all encompassing, like the poets, things like that. Because I mean, and it also got me thinking about how my reading habits and behavior. I remember these weren't the first books I read, but for example, the Hardy Boys books. Now, I read like most all of them and collected them, and unfortunately my mother sold them for pennies on the dollar when I, you know, in the 80s. But hey, Mom. Or you know, writers like Carlos Castaneda, read all that, including The Art of Dreaming, which I don't recommend. Hunter S. Thompson, read all that, including his letters, just everything. And like Vonnegut, I've read a lot of him, would like to read more. I think I mentioned I haven't read all of Thomas Pynchon. I'm gonna TBRV and Crying of Lot 49 for next year. But what's interesting with Brian and I is his most read writers are like Hemingway, I need to catch up on Hemingway. Like to read more of that next year. John Updike, I remember reading Rabbit and maybe Rabbit Run, but and Balzac. Boy, I'm really ignorant about Balzac, and I'd like to read some Balzac because because Brian recommends it so much. For one, what else? I'm going to read more of Vonnegut next year. I'm going to reread Slaughterhouse-Five. I wanted to read Sirens of Titan with the fellows at the Codex Cantina, but hard year. And I'm also leaving out writers like in New Age, self-help. Brian and Roz don't like self-help too much. I do. A lot of tarot, a lot of Buddhism, a lot of philosophy. Like I've read all of Nietzsche. I'd have to include Nietzsche in there. I'd have to. Beckett. I'm going to leave it at that. I was going to tag some people, but how about all the usual suspects if you want to just do the tag? Because it makes you think, huh? All right. The Dogs lost last night. Man, it was a good game, though. Alabama. All right. Thanks for your time, consideration. Please like, subscribe, and I'll have a harmonica video out for you later. Stay tuned.